scheduled for one fall, is a triple threat match for the World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Championship. From the Bowery, weighing 245 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Champion, Raven.
Well, Raven may be the Hardcore Champion in realizing that there are no rules, no disqualifications, count-outs, no time limit. Balls count anywhere. Quite frankly, I don't like Raven's chances here.
Quite frankly, I think Raven has only one thing to do in this match.
What's that?
Run like hell.
Well, he's not going to do that. You know
I wasn't kidding.
You know that as well as I do.
He's going to fight Kane and the Big Show.
A three-way dance for the Hardcore title. Ain't going to be pretty.
Introducing the challengers, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
6 feet, 10 and a half, 326 pounds for my money. This young man, Kane, may be the future. Who I ask you, Paul, is more intimidating than the Big Red Machine?
Nobody at all. For your money, for my money, for Mr. McMahon's money, I'll tell you this, Kane scares the hell out of me, and I am a fearless man.
Well, let's not get carried away, but the Hardcore title was first competed at WrestleMania 2 years ago at WrestleMania 15. And at last year's, wow, that's hot. At last year's WrestleMania, the big Hardcore Battle Royal that had 11 title changes in 15 minutes. Again, no rules, no disqualifications. Anything goes. A three-way gut check.
This is going to be a real interesting contest. It's our second of 6 championship fights tonight. Raven against both Kane and the Big Show for the Hardcore title.
And Raven and the Big Show starting, or Kane starting it out here as we await the arrival. Of this man. All 500 pounds, 7 feet 2. The Big Show. This one may be over before the Big Show gets to the ring.
The Big Show is not a man, he's a monster. He's invincible, he's invulnerable, and quite possibly, he's impervious to pain.
The Big Show has unlimited potential, but you can't make a living on potential. You gotta get it done. And here's the opportunity for the Big Show to get it done in this matchup. Good God, look at Kane's strength. Oh, wait a minute. Kane tossing Raven to the Big Show. That may have been a mistake.
It's a mistake that Raven's gonna regret, not Kane. The Big Show has Raven set.
And Kane flying off the top rope, right in the face of the Big Show. There's the cover. And remember, pinfalls count anywhere in this very unique matchup. The first man to score a pinfall wins the match.
And notice the championship instincts of Raven. He went right for the cover. Any advantage that he can gain, he's going to capitalize on that opportunity.
I may not like Raven's chances in this matchup, but I like his guts, I like his courage, knowing that he's going to be in the ring with both Kane and the Big Show, and that was a Big Show size 22 5E boot that came right into the heart of Kane.
But Raven also has another advantage that we're not talking about yet, in that Kane and the Big Show will also be fighting each other. So if he can get these two monsters to fight each other, maybe, just maybe, Raven can sneak in the win.
This match...
A good point, right?
It's a brilliant point.
Thank you very much.
This match spilling out of the ring as we thought it might.
Well, falls do count anywhere, and anywhere means anywhere.
Now that's a real brilliant point.
Thank you very much.
You're right on top of your game tonight.
It is a pleasure to be working with you, as I'm sure you feel about me.
Big Show and Kane towering above this throng of humanity here at the Reliant Astrodome. Where did Raven go? He may have got a plane ticket home.
Like I told you, Raven has one game plan, run like hell. And then I brought out the other brilliant point. Let the two big men fight each other, sneak in a win.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here, the two big men, Kane and the Big Show. And now Kane, oh, there's Raven. Raven didn't leave at all. Raven with some sort of street sign right on the cranium of Kane.
Raven's going to work. Raven has to do anything he can to defend the hardcore title.
One might say that Raven wants to crack Kane's cranium.
One might say that right now. I just saw Raven go through a wall.
And Big Show slamming Kane on those wooden pallets.
Where are you running to? He's running for his life. That's where he's running.
Big Show. They're the referee following the action here with the hardcore title. Big Show locking. What's he doing here?
Oh, he's locking the door, and obviously doesn't want Kane inside that cage. Now the Big Show has the champion all to himself. Well, only for so long.
That padlock didn't last long. And all three men back in the bowels of this building, so to speak. Big Show set down on that right hand of Kane and now got knocked backwards. Raven's got to be very resourceful here. And you're right, Paul. Raven could let these two guys just beat the hell out of each other.
But then he has to sneak in the win, because if Kane beats the Big Show or the Big Show beats Kane, the championship changes hands. It's a triple threat match.
Raven trying to choke Kane. I don't know if that's going to work or not. And as I said, I don't think it's going to work at all.
Hey, give Raven a lot of credit. He's willing to pay his dues. He's willing to pay the price to be the hardcore champion.
And now Raven being choked by Kane. Has Kane got a garden hose?
Oh, my God!
Kane just threw Raven right through that window. Look at that. Oh, that door just...
Jeez.
Big Show just knocked Kane through the door.
Hey, you want to play? Let's go, you! Come in!
Can you imagine a 500-pound man
on the
whipping
floor.
you around like that? And now he has him by the throat.
Kane! With a huge hand around the throat of the Big Show. They fought right through the wall. Kane and the Big Show have fought right through the wall of that room.
And like I said, Raven needs to capitalize on every opportunity, and he's doing just that. Raven impresses me as the hardcore champion. He picks his spot, and he moves. He gets away.
Getting away must be on Raven's mind. Raven on that golf cart with a Big Show, an unwanted passenger. Big Show probably won't even pay trans. And now Kane with the referee with it.
Well, if you're going to go for the title, you got to have the referee, and this is what you call a classic shortcut.
Oh, Raven almost ran down. I'm not sure Kane didn't run over Raven's leg there. Raven should get a medal for just showing up here to fight these two guys.
I think the only medal that he wants to go home with is the hardcore championship, and I don't blame him. He deserves the title after his performance, after his athleticism, after his fighting skills here tonight.
Raven got all kinds of blood on him from that going through that glass window. Raven hanging in there fighting. Well, there goes the Snapple.
That was my favorite kind, Diet Peach.
You got gotta wonder just how much longer these three men will be able to withstand this sort of punishment. They're not in a wrestling ring, obviously. Surrounded by concrete and steel, and they've broken down walls, been thrown through windows.
Man, I love Raven's game plan. Be abusive, yet elusive. He takes a spot, he comes in, he does his hit, and he gets away from the action. You want the two big men to weaken each other and then go for the victory.
Kane, the Big Show, and Raven up those steps. And they're fighting right back out here. Raven again with blood on his torso from being thrown through that plate glass window. And now they're up on the stage are these three men fighting for the Hardcore Title. And Kane now getting the better of the 500-pound Big Show.
And he has the big man rocked, and now you want to take advantage of that situation. You can't take your time with the Big Show. If you get him rocking, you got to finish him off, and finish him off fast.
When he starts rocking, you got to keep knocking, because you may not get a second chance. Oh my God! The Big Show is going to throw Raven right up. Oh, Raven and the Big Show both off the stage thanks to Kane. What in God? Oh my God! Kane with a leg drop. Kane with a leg hook. There's the referee. 2, 3, bring them up. I think Kane has won the Hardcore Title.
The winner of this bout and new Hardcore Champion, Kane.
That's about as untraditional, as a unique a matchup as perhaps we will see here tonight.